Hi ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ITSnippets. Today I continue my tutorial on Slipstreaming Windows 21H2, and continuing from the previous tutorial, we have our image open and ready to do the actual slipstreaming itself. So let's get started. With your image open, click on Updates on the left hand side, click Add and Latest Online Updates. As you can see, it's Windows 10, 21H1, x64. It's selected 4 updates, but there's one that I can select for .NET. I see. Okay, so that's fine. There's one that's a preview, so you don't actually require that. So just download the 4 that it requests and click in queue. You can't actually click download at that point unless you've got the paid for version of NT Lite. We also then need to click on drivers, and then we click add and direct to containing drivers, add. Then point that to our D drive and the drivers folder that we exported in an earlier tutorial. Not sure why that shows us the wrong architecture, but okay, fair enough. If we only have to reinstall one driver at the end of the day, that's not really a bad thing. So click OK. And that is pretty much it. Unless you want to change some other additional settings, you can literally just drop down to apply. Now, I always save the image and trim additions. I'm okay with it being a standard editable WIM. I always remove non-essential additions. That basically means Windows PE. I don't require it. And I also create an ISO. So when I do this, it'll ask me where to save it. And for the sake of this tutorial, I shall put it in my downloads folder. So I'll just click save in there. This asks me to give it a name. So this would be March-21H2 and click OK. And with all those settings selected, click process in the top corner. It complains that I've got Windows Defender detected. I am intending and doing a virtual machine specifically for this slipstreaming in a future tutorial. For the time being, we can ignore that and click do not show this in the future and select yes. It wants us to close it down, so just close that down. Start applying all pending changes. Click do not show this in the future and click yes. What it should do is it should download the updates and then tell us it's downloaded them with a pop-up that's only put in there on the free version to nag you to upgrade. And then it should continue with the rest of the objects that it has to do. So we'll give that a moment. There we go. Completed downloads. This message is non-existent when fully licensed. Action is instead fully automated. So again, deliberate nag to delay you. Click OK, and it'll continue with the next task. Again, another needless delay thrown in to nag you to upgrading. So just click OK on this and wait for the next step to continue. Okay, and that is now complete. What we should now have is we should now have a March 21H2 ISO on our downloads folder. We should have an NT-Lite.iso in our downloads folder, and there it's there. So you can see that it's obviously different from the previous version. It started with a 4.5 gig image, it's now a 6.8 gig image. So we've added around 2.5 gig of patches and drivers. If you liked this video, give it a like. If you disliked this video, give it a dislike too. If you get feedback on this or any other videos or suggestions for videos you believe we should do in the future, then please let us know in the comments below. And most of all, thank you for watching.